MHA invites British tycoon Richard Branson to debate death penalty and anti-drug policies with Shanmugam. The Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) has invited British billionaire and founder of Virgin Group Richard Branson to Singapore for a live televised debate with Minister K. Shanmugam on Singapore's approach towards drugs and the death penalty. In his October 10 blog post, Branson wrote about the case involving Nagendran K. Dharmalingam, the Malaysian man who was executed in Singapore earlier this year for drug trafficking. Branson wrote that Nagendran had a well-documented intellectual disability and that he was executed in spite of that. The Singapore courts held that Nagendran knew what he was doing and that he was not intellectually disabled. The psychiatrist called by the defense themselves agreed in court that Nagendran was not intellectually disabled. Mr. Branson also suggests that Singapore had breached our international commitments to protect people with disabilities by carrying out the capital punishment on Nagendran. This too is untrue, as Nagendran was not intellectually disabled. Mr. Branson is entitled to his opinions. These opinions may be widely held in the UK, but we do not accept that Mr. Branson or others in the West are entitled to impose their values on other societies. Nor do we believe that a country that prosecuted 2 wars in China in the 19th century to force the Chinese to accept opium imports has any moral right to lecture Asians on drugs. Our policies on drugs and the death penalty derive from our own experience. We are satisfied, as are the overwhelming majority of Singaporeans, that they work for us. Nothing we have seen in the UK or in the West persuades us that adopting a permissive attitude towards drugs and a tolerant position on drug trafficking will increase human happiness. Where drug addiction is concerned, things have steadily worsened in the UK, while things have steadily improved in Singapore. Shanmugam shared the MHA statement on Facebook on October 22, along with links to media coverage of the statement. The minister added that he hopes Branson agrees to the debate if he believes in free speech and in the truth of what he says. This podcast is created by Kronos Worldwide Productions.